So what can I plant in March? So today I'm going to show you what you can sow and grow in March depending on the weather in your area. My average last frost date in my area is April 27th and it's equivalent to 8B in zone 8B in the US and Canada. But information can be found on your last frost date looking at the website lastfrostdate.co.uk. So the mornings are getting lighter and it's slowly getting warmer. Still frosty, but there's a good time to sow some seeds. So let me show you what seeds we can sow in March. So my first sowing for March is going to be tomatoes. And we leave our tomatoes till March, otherwise they become quite leggy if you do them early. You need lots of lights. So doing them in March makes it a lot easier. So the first one I got is Shirley F1. And this is a popular exhibition variety suited for greenhouse and has quality fruits with great flavour. The next one we've got is Moneymaker, and this is great for indoors and outdoors, and it's an early ripening variety. It's very reliable and a heavy cropper. The next one we'll be doing is Garden Pearl. This is ideal for large patios, pots or baskets. It's a cherry tomato and it's best sown outdoors. So the next one on our list is Sun Cherry Premium F1. And this has an excellent sweet flavour, abundant crops, and this is an intermediate, so it needs support and side shooting. And then just for some fun, we're going to do Gigantamo F1. So this is the world's largest tomato and it's a beefsteak tomato. It's ideal for greenhouses, gardens or patios. Tomatoes can grow 500 kilograms to 1.5 kilograms. So we're doing our seeds in these square pots and it saves space when you've got lots of pots together. So I'm going to be planting the Moneymaker. Just got some multi-purpose in our pot. We take our seeds, Moneymaker. We'll have a look at our seeds. So they're quite small. So we're going to place these on our pot of compost. Just sprinkle them along. There we go. And we can give it a light covering of compost. I'm going to do half and half compost, or you can use vermiculite. Just give it a cover. Needs a label and then a drop of water, so it's too cold for these outside. So these are going to go into the propagator and get some warmth. While we're on about our propagator, we can also do our cucumbers, and this is Telegraph. This is a classic long cucumber for the greenhouse or cold frame. And we can also start some melons. So these February, April, and this is melon Melba, classic variety producing succulent fleshy fruits with a delicious sweet flavour. Vigorous plants capable of producing generous yields. So once the soil has warmed up towards the end of March, we could directly sow some carrots. And we've got Nance 5 early finger or full-size carrots, or Royal Chantenay, heavy yields of sweet tasting carrots. We can do some lettuces. We've got Marvel of 4 Seasons, a deep red outer leaves, salad bowl lettuce, fabulous leaf leaf lettuce, or iceberg lettuce, a popular classic iceberg lettuce with densely packed crisp succulent heads, reliable, easy to grow and very rewarding, a must-have variety. So that's our lettuces. We can sow beetroot. We can sow this in cell trays. You can multi-cell sow in cell trays, or sow from March right through to June. Global roots with deep red sweet flesh. Excellent early spring sowing and stores well through winter. Then we could do our brassicas, such as kale, kohlrabi, golden acre and sprouts, and this is Dagmar 21, sweet and very tasty. Traditional Bedfordshire type, popular with many gardeners. Large deep green sweet and tasty sprouts produced over a long period. And we can also do peas. Peas can be grown in March, ideally in a pot, otherwise they get eaten, as my greenhouse has just been eaten. Thank you very much. So I'm just adding some more peas to our collection, and this is alderman. Just putting a few peas in a pot and they get planted out as they are, just like that. Thank you very much, Mr. Rodent. So that is peas. So March is a great time for doing your first early potatoes. They take up to 10 to 12 weeks to grow, but we do need to protect them from the frost. So this is our Charlotte. This is a first early, and it's also classed as a determinate in the US and Canada. And they just grow in the same layer where you place this into the compost. So I'm doing mine in these containers. These are the Lidl and Morrison's containers. I've drilled a few holes in the bottom. We've added a small layer of compost. We've just added a bit of fertilizer. Mix it all about. And for this container, I'm just adding the one potato. And we can see this one's had its shoots coming out. It's been chitting on the side, and I'm just going to place that right in the center of my pot, and we're just going to add our compost on top. We're not filling up the bucket, we're just filling it up halfway, when the shoots come through, and we can add a bit more on top. And once we reach the top, we can add some straw or maybe some barley straw, and that keeps the moisture down. So that's what we're going to do. We're leaving that as it is, and we'll let it grow till it starts shooting. So this is going to go down the allotment with all the other containers that we've collected. It's not just vegetables we can sow, we can also do our flowers in March. If we've not done any sweet peas over winter, these can be done during March. And this is duvet mix, the hardy annual. We can do marigolds. Marigolds are great companion plants to go with your tomatoes and attracts the bugs and the pests away from your tomatoes. It's always worth doing some marigolds around your tomatoes. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are a great choice for children to grow, and a giant single sunflower can grow up to 4 meters. So that is great. Flowers July to October. And we've got zinnia. This is whirligig improved mix. It's half hardy annual, and these are great in March. We can do some stocks, and stock is a wonderful fragrance. Use these in containers. We've got poached eggplants. This is a medicinal plant. Calendula, which is a nice plant to grow around your allotment. Easy to grow annual with double flowers and citrus shades. Makes long-lasting cut flowers, and the petals can easily be used in the salads. More sunflowers. And cosmos. This is summer flowering for borders and cuttings. Can be sown from March onwards. And then also poppies. This is Iceland mix. This can be directly sown in March. We could drill along the soil, sprinkle them in, away we go. Beautiful silky flowers begin appearing at the end of spring and give a glorious summer display, bursting with colour and vibrancy. Easy to grow in beds and borders and make amazing cut flowers. So there we go, we've got a right assortment of vegetables and plants that we can sow in March. So we've got a great selection of seeds and flowers that we can sow in March. So let me know in the comments, what are you growing in March? That'd be great. So if this is the first time that you visited my channel, then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more, and also like the video, that'd be really great. So I'm going to start with my sowings for March and follow the progress. And if you want to follow any more videos, then check this video out just here.